Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 38 of my Island Living Let's Play Saving Sulani. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in the last part, we aged up Dominick to 18. He and Solomon are off doing some volunteering right now to try and get their empathy up, though one of them lost some manners because we had a pop-up and I chose, well, Dominick lost some manners. I chose the option I chose didn't result in a good result, which of course it's random, so you don't know how it's actually going to be. But they, I assume, are both in a range. Yeah, they're both compassionate yet, but he doesn't have manners. So we're going to come here and we're going to do a heartfelt compliment. That should help a little bit. We'll discuss local fishing spots and we'll can joke about old times. And look, she's got to level 2 of her gourmet cooking, and she just has to craft 3 excellent types of food, and then she's essentially done as much as she can because we're not going to have her switch into that career. We have so much food. What I want to do with Jay actually is I want to try and do that documentary right here. We're going to come here and, well, we may as well encourage him for what we're going to do is forget this helping a child with homework right now. We're going to come here. We're going to encourage, if we can, we're going to encourage doing school projects, which I didn't even realize he'd been doing. We're going to encourage giving compliments, and we can encourage setting the table. It's too long. We can't encourage them for doing the volunteering. You can actually encourage for volunteering, but we can't encourage right now because we had too much time pass for that. And Dominick, why don't you do your homework? And Jana will put you over onto the successful lineage, and then you can help him with his homework, which will help that. So we're going to help with homework. And actually, he doesn't have to go to school today because we aged up so late. We're going to help with homework again. If you just do this a few times, even if it's the same go around, it will count. Not parenting, it just should be there. Help with homework. There we go. Help with homework. So we got that done already. We have to mentor our child 3 times, which she could actually do because she's maxed the painting skill. So since he's creative, if he did some painting, she can mentor him with that. So that's actually an easy one for her to do. But she needs to go into full parent mode and have a child with 3 positive character value traits for this super parent. And he didn't actually go into full parent mode. So let's go in here and parenting, encourage doing homework. We'll see if that throws it over. It may not. Because there may be too much time in between the interactions. So you're going to actually do your extra credit work. And you may as well come here and, well, whenever he does that. What are you doing, my dear? You're going to go talk to the plant. Okay. I did sell the things because it was before 5 o'clock and we hadn't sold them. But we do have, I think, a bunch of frogs, things being the plants. I harvested the plants. I don't know if I sold the frogs or not. And if I didn't, I don't know whose inventory they're in. It's possible they're in Piper's inventory. Or I'm just missing them. Because there's 2 of those, and that's the only thing that has 2. So perhaps I put them in Piper's inventory. So she should be getting the call for work pretty soon. 2 hours. So the call should come, I think, at 9 o'clock. So it looks like we need to... Oh, no, this is broken. Why don't you come? I think you're our repair person, aren't you? Handiness? Yep. You should come and repair that. And you know what? You're done. You're doing your homework. Don't worry about it. You can do that later. We don't really need... There's no rush for that. What we're going to have you do is put you over onto the nature aspiration. The garden needs tending. So we're going to have you sell all... But then we're going to, probably what I want you to do more is, I thought I saw some weeds. That's what I'm trying to get him to do, to weed. I know there's bugs too. It's under more choice. So we're going to come have him weed. We'll sell after. We'll weed first. There's a little... Okay. Why don't you come here and scavenge for parts as soon as you finish what you're doing? There you go. You can scavenge for point. Oh, and she's got her call. So we're going to work from home. And did she get her promotion? Yeah, she did. Promoted to Chief Sustainability Officer. So she now makes $340 per hour. She got natural speaker and can you see me now camera. Her next shift is Monday at 10 a.m., which is right now. So she should be working right now. So I'm thinking natural speaker might be a trait or something. Yes, there it is. From conservationist career, Sims that are natural speakers have been empowered by nature with instinctive charisma. Being friendly is second nature. These Sims find it easy to enthuse and spread awareness of their cause to other Sims and find their grant applications tend to get accepted. Reward trait. Okay. And she needs to research conservation and survey wildlife at Mua Pel'am. So we're going to have her do the research conservation first. So that would be under conservationist. And there's the prepare a grant application. She's going to research conservation because she needs to, but she's essentially maxed the career. So she's all done with that. Yay. And why don't you, when you're finished with that, we'll put that over there. We'll see whether or not we get a trash plant out of it or not. Oh, this is Piper. She always looks so silly in that outfit. We're going to rally the troops. This is what we're going to do. Because everybody needs a little bit of rallying of their moods. And why don't you, Piper, why don't you, right, outfits, change outfit into, we'll put her into everyday. And I was going to check it's warm. Why don't we actually have her do an odd job? Let's check what her skills are. So her fishing is max. I'm just looking at like some of the things that I know that sometimes come up that they need to have. So we're going to go into work and we're going to find an odd job because that was part of the reason I had her like quit one of her part-time jobs was she maxed them both and I wanted to sort of take a look at a little bit more at the odd jobs. So I don't know her handiness. She has no handiness. So the TV hookup help does not work for her. In need of waxing, nothing with handiness works for her. Does she have mischief? She has no mischief. She can do lawn maintenance. Charisma. Oh, she can do that. Wingman wanted. And that's 42 an hour. And then that's more mischief. So we are looking for handiness and mischief. So, and this one is charisma, which we can do. So it pays okay. So we're going to do this one. And, so let's see, 10 a.m. Monday. So she's going to go in like 15 minutes to go do her job. And we'll see how that goes. I haven't really pursued those very much. Oh my goodness, we got a Solomon here. So we are going to, should we give it to him in front? Of everyone. I don't really know why these do these. I'm just... Honestly, these are, any of them are fine in terms of what we have to do in terms of our work. So we're just going to we'll do in front of everyone and he'll have to do some more volunteering is all he'll have to do. So he received an Excellence Bunny Award in his inventory. So Dominick, you're still busy doing this. You're at 4 of 10 things weeded. Because you're not very fast, of course, because... And we got 706 from our royalties. So that's good. So, and she's busy doing her work here. And then she needs to survey. So we're going to come here when she's done. And she actually painted and she had a masterpiece worth 3,242. So we're going to put that on here. I just wanted to show that before I put it on there. So she's going to come here and survey. We will survey that. It doesn't matter what we survey. We just have to survey is all we have to do. Survey and survey. And who is this coming up? Mail carrier. Our bills are coming. And as well as a gift for Dominick. Did you finish all your work? Are you cleaning the food? Cleaning out the spoiled? 1,000. I did happen to get the frugal reward trait for the three of them being Jay, Jana, and Piper, so that they're doing a little bit better in terms of that. So is there anything here? We have some more weeding going on here, so why don't we come here and water all, and we will weed. She's swimming. Nothing like having the mail carrier swim up to your island to deliver your mail. They must have a waterproof way of getting it for you. So we're going to have him ask for gardening tips and check pockets for seeds. And what's he doing? Watch laundry. That's not very productive. What we're going to have you do, you work in 2 days, you work on Wednesday, is I want to have you go off and shoot a nature documentary. And we'll see. I'm assuming that costs us 500. I'm guessing. I'm looking. I'm still waiting to find out. Anyways, unless we make 500 for it. But I was thinking we'd pay it. Maybe we get paid at the end. But so you finished all of that. And you've reached level 4. And you have done all your watering and everything. So that's good. And did you get anything? Or are you going to be unhappy? Yay, we got something. We got some green peas. So we're going to actually sell. Well, why don't we harvest? We're just going to sell everything. We're going to sell everything. That's what we're going to do. And he's back to doing his homework. What a good kid. So she's doing her surveying that she needs to do for her work. And she already did her research of conservation. And she has to go to the bathroom. And she needs her needs a little bit looked after. So we'll have her rally the troops when she's all done with this. And let's see what his skills are. He probably doesn't have very many skills. He has charisma at level 4. He has no mischief. Thanks. He doesn't have handiness. So why don't we have him go on to knowledge? One of the two, the Nerd Brain or Renaissance Sim, doesn't matter. And do we have a handiness book here that he can read? I don't see anything. So we're going to purchase the handiness book. There we go. And then we will read that. There we go. We'll read that. And because I'm thinking he could maybe try and do an odd job. But poor Solomon. He's grungy. Grungy from low hygiene. Luckily he comes home before 12 hours is over. So he can actually... And there's our Patchy all off. Came off. And we don't have anything for you to do today, Patchy, because we had Dominick do all the gardening that was needed. So this is a death flower. So did you finish everything? You did. So you're all good to go. You're done. So you need to go into full parent mode. So we'll worry about that. That's something you can't do right now. You want to paint? Go ahead. You can paint. I think we found out that Patchy hates children, if I remember correctly. Not so good. So hopefully he gets this book read. So he acquired the handiness skill. He's now level 2 of the handiness skill. I sometimes find with all the special traits and stuff that the handiness, like they zoom through it and it doesn't count for some reason. Not all the books, but certain books that they read really quickly doesn't seem to count. So we'll see whether this counts. Oh, Piper got Candy a date. Only one. That's better than nothing, though. Also, I didn't mean to go fast. Also, it means she got paid and that the client was happy, which is all that really matters. So she got 126 simoleons for doing that job. And let's see. I never did check to see if the frogs, they are in her inventory. We didn't lose our frogs. They're there. So we're going to go breed the frogs. And then what I'll do, even though we already got our bills, we may as well sell them. Don't need to have them all in everybody's inventory. But we won't sell all of them, of course. We'll do my usual trick of taking 2 out, putting them on the lot, and then selling the rest of them. And then we may as well sell this project. We don't need it. And we'll put the 2 in his inventory. We'll probably put them in Jana's inventory because she's around more than, of course, Dominick. He's just around today because he has his school. So why don't we actually have him write in his journal and then he could actually pay the bills. And then after he's paid the bills, he can get the mail because he should have some type of gift there for his birthday. We could put you on Renaissance Sim and see how that... You need to read some books. Well, is he still reading that handiness book? He is. So why don't we purchase the mischief book ones that was needed? Mischief skill. If there is a mischief book, I don't know. I don't usually do the mischief skill that much. I have done it. I have purposely done it once. I've completed the one mischief aspiration, the one that's more mischief as opposed to the one that's like, there's two of them. We can look here. I have once in all my playing, if I can find it. Yeah, because, Deviance. I've done Chief of Mischief. I have not done the Public Enemy one. Okay, back to this. Oh, we bought the book, so we don't need to go back in here. So we're going to have her come here and read that Mischief. And the reason I also don't do it is a lot of times we don't have room on this lot. I have my Sims do the rocket science and build a rocket ship. And if you get Sims with a high rocket skill, they will be more likely to like stuff something in the, essentially do mischief on the rocket ship, and then the rocket ship's more likely to crash. So that's one of the reasons I don't tend to purposely get my Sims to learn the mischief skill. But I find that I usually troll the forums and do various things and get it high enough even without. Plus you have the mischief day that also further makes them learn more because you've got to do mischievous interactions on that particular day. The neighborhood prank day or whatever that's called. So she needs to eat. You know what? Why don't you eat? I still want a girl, so why don't you eat this strawberry? And I think we sold everything. But that's all right, because Piper has some strawberries in her inventory, and we can give those to Jana. So Jana can eat some more strawberries. Now, how much is this worth? I probably should... It just seems like not very much money for what it's worth. So we're going to come here, and we're going to send to Research Center, even though we don't seem to get money anymore now that we're higher up for doing that. And there, Solomon is home. So why don't we try and get a picture? Oh, this is her camera, I guess, that she got. Oh, so she got that camera. So we're going to add camera, and can you see me now? So this has a spy-like camera action, zoom totally in technology for crisp images, patented waterproof technology, perfect for monsoon season. Batteries not included, charger may be included. We'll try that one now that she has it. We'll have her do that. She could also learn the photography skill. So why don't we take a photo. We're just going to take a photo. And because it's beautiful here, so it seems to make sense to me to take some photos. We'll get that, and then we'll move. There's the waterfall, which is a little bit blurry, I have to say. And let's see. We got part of the house. There's the volcano that you can see. And let's zoom out a little bit and a little bit back in. And there, now we can get some more pictures because we can use the controls. There. The keyboard controls to give us more flexibility. And there we go. We took some pictures and they should have turned out well because we used it on a tripod. So we have a bunch of pictures and we can sell to publication. We can set some filters on them. So we got a few pictures we could, probably take into to do this. Excellent, 762. We'll just stick that here. Now we're just waiting for Jay to come back from his documentary. I don't know how, so he looks like he's kind of just over halfway through it. And he is grungy and needs fun. So why don't you come take a shower? And you should encourage him for writing here, because I'm assuming he's writing in his journal, which maybe I told him to do that. Probably I did. Oh, and Piper's now got the mischief skill, which of course we're just working on because that was one of the skills that is good for odd jobs. And we probably should go see the cat who's chatting up a storm. So he is tense. You know what you can do is you can come here and you can watch the cooking channel once you're finished your shower. So we're just going to wait for Jay to come back and see the results of that shooting the nature documentary. I'll be back when that happens. It did cost $500, and we essentially have a video called Nature Documentary, which we'll just call it Mua Pel'am Nature Documentary. And let's take a look here at him. Did that help him with his... It didn't seem to do anything. I don't know that it did or didn't. And I don't know that we can do anything with it. Oh, here it is. Oh, we can license to National Nature Channel. Okay, so let's do that. Did we get any money for that? If we did, I missed it. It didn't seem to do anything. It just cost us $500 and we licensed it and didn't seem to get any money for it. Unless I missed that we got money for it. So what's he want to do? He wants to buy a bee box. Well, we're not going to do that right now. But anyways, I was hoping it might help him get a boost there. I guess we'll try and do some more... who is this? Oh, it's just someone swimming. I thought we would try, but we'll do it in the next part. The looking, it's always, I can never find it. Okay. So in the next part, we're going to have him survey the ocean floor and see whether that helps him with his work progress, because it would be nice if he could maybe get that tick before he goes to work. But if not, he does work 4 days in a row, so hopefully just his next one will give it to him, unless of course he has to interact with a dolphin, which we haven't had very much luck with. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.